Hello, Levi Owens here with Resurrection Taxidermy and Outdoors. We had a good afternoon over at the Elk River here close to our house, and we went ahead and caught several fish, a couple of catfish, and 3 freshwater drum. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how to fillet some, and then I'm gonna gut one of the catfish and then cut the head off, show you kind of how I prep it for getting ready to cook them. So here goes nothing. Alright, this first small catfish here. Whoa! We're gonna go ahead and cook him whole, but first I'm gonna cut his head off and gut him so that way he's nice and clean for us to be able to cook. Alright, you're going to make sure you've got your sharpening steel and your fillet knife, and I've got an extra knife here as well, just in case to cut some of the bigger bones. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab right here on the gills on the side here and through the mouth so that I can hold on to him well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this knife and I'm going to find the front of the stomach here and go down. Let's see if I can do it here. Well, let me try it with my other knife here. There we go. And then I'm going to go all the way down in between these bottom fins here. All the way down. Okay. Come back all the way up here to the mouth. I'm going to reach in here and pull out these guts here. Make sure to scrape right along the bottom of the backbone there. All the way up. Try and get this there's a little sac inside here where there's an actual, where they use the little sac to be able to float in the water, and so you want to make sure to get that out as well as everything else. Okay, I'm going to pull that out and put this in the back of my bin over here. Sometimes you got to work at it a little bit, kind of slimy. Alright, as you can see, there's like an opening here, and I've completely cleared this out of everything I can get out of here. And then I'm going to go ahead, take my knife, and right behind this dorsal fin here is a little bone that sticks out from the head, and I'm going to cut right behind it, right down on either side of it. Same side here, same thing. Right behind. There, he's got some nerves still going. And cut all the way down on either side by the belly. Try and score it all the way around through the skin. And all you're gonna have to do is come in here and break it just like that. Twist it a little bit, and there's your head. There's a little catfish head. Okay? And we're gonna rinse this a little bit later, but here's basically your whole catfish here. Sometimes you can take and cut this off here just so that you don't have such a pointy thing in your meat. It's kind of sharp. There's one. Alright. Wipe my hands here. All right. I'm gonna go for the second catfish. All right, that's a pretty nice catfish. My wife actually caught this one this evening, so this one's gonna be good eating. All right, this one I'm probably gonna go ahead and fillet this one. Kind of show you how I fillet a catfish. All right, let's see. This one I'm gonna go ahead and cut his head off first. Cut right behind those fins there, same as the last one. Okay. There you go. Break that head off. Sometimes you have to give it a little twist to actually get it off. These guts are going to come right with it. Okay. I'll let this little fin on here because it helps me be able to hold on while I'm trying to fillet this thing. You're gonna go right along the back side here. On the back, I don't know if you can see in this camera here, but right along the backbone, right on either side, you're gonna cut on either side of the backbone and keep alongside the bone, and I'm gonna work my way all the way down here, and then I'm gonna leave a little bit here and not cut it completely off so that I can fillet it off of there. Sometimes it's a little hard to find where that backbone is. Okay. Just gonna work your way down right along all of these bones here, and keep your blade flat along this rib side all the way down. It kind of angles down on this bottom half of it, so just keep following it all the way down. I'm going to come all the way through on the bottom fin, come all the way up here. Continue this all the way down. There's a little bit of meat right here along the top by the kind of the underside of the head there, where the kind of like the cheek meat. And I'm going to go along the bottom in between these fins. Okay, as you can see, it's right along this part of the center part of the fish. Flip it over. And then start right down here. That's why you leave a little bit of space here so it can hold on. But you'll go ahead and run your blade right along the edge of this skin on this catfish, all the way down. Okay, there's one fillet right there. Don't get much off of them, but it's better than cooking it whole and having that whole mess of it. There's a little bit more here. Go ahead and do the same thing. Okay. Then I'm just going to go ahead and cut this part off so I don't have it hanging. Drop that in the bucket. Do the same thing on the other side. Follow it right along. Sometimes you gotta turn it different directions. Help it go down. Alright, and then sometimes if you want to go ahead and have a better looking fillet and you don't mind having the skin actually on it, the catfish I don't mind if the skin is on it. It kind of gives it a little bit of a buffer between the pan. So this one looks a little bit better, a little nicer, a little more like a regular fillet. There's the skin side and the other side there. So there's just a couple of options for how to set up your fish, and all you have left is this here. That's all you got left. Alright, now we just have these freshwater drums, and I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and leave the skin on, but go ahead and kind of fillet it halfway like I did on this last half of that other catfish. Now these are going to be a little bit messy because unlike the catfish, they actually have pretty good scales on them. I don't know if you can see how scaly they are. These are called freshwater drum because actually inside the head they have this piece of, I don't know what it is, bone, cartilage, something like that. And it's kind of shaped like a drum inside their head. And in the water, you can hear them actually thumping, and that's why they're called a freshwater drum. All right, we're gonna do kind of the same deal, where we're gonna come right behind this fin. We're gonna come straight down and try and find you can feel a lot of times right behind this fin, come in here. Try and do that on either side. Kind of stick your hand inside the gill here in the gill plate in order to hold on well enough. Lift that fin up. Down. And then all the way up here. Okay? Then we're going to do the same type of thing. Work your way right along the edge of this backbone. Don't get too much off of these drums. They're not really too meaty of a fish. They've got a lot of bones in here. That's why I don't like to cook them whole. As it is, it has enough bones. Just cooking it with the fillet. Okay. Almost done with this side. Alright, there's a little fillet, front and back, kind of the same shape you would get at the store. And that's your drum fillet on one side. Go ahead and do the other side the same way. Okay. Right up to here. Alright, there's the second fillet. So we've got two sides, and then all you've got here is the guts. I never even had to gut him or cut his head off for this one. Alright, as you can see, it's kind of a messy job, but it seems to work for me, and hopefully this video will help you kind of know where to start. Maybe next time we can do a little bit cleaner of a video on how exactly to fillet, maybe an up-close video of this. Today, this is just today's catch, and I thought I'd just do a quick video show you guys how to fillet some fish. All right, we'll see you next video.